Hey, good evening. I have these voltage regulators. I really like them. There's two different models. One comes with the standoffs, one does not. This one has two buttons, this one has one button. This one has a toroid that shows, this has an enclosed one. The functionality is the same though. What I use them for is voltage regulators. You can have a wall wart plug into this, and whatever voltage goes in here can come out here, but typically you want to put a higher voltage here and regulate it down here. A lot of the wall warts you get, this one says 9 volts, but it puts out more than 9 volts. So let's give that a shot. Let's put one of these together. I bought these sets online. I think I got 5 sets of these for $2. So they're the same thing, but they have these little headers where I can take cables like this. So they work considerably better if you twist these together. You really don't want to put solder on these unless you put just a dab on the end. You get better power transfer without soldering this into one clump. And you always want to use stranded cable. You never want to use solid cable because eventually you will move it enough that it'll break. Got very short ends. I just need to get under these screws. There's a white line on this cable, and that's always going to be plus. It just has pluses on that side. This is the wall wart. I'll attach it to the input into this, and then I'll have output. And it'll be a voltage regulator. Now I use various lengths of this. Okay, so now I have power in. Power in is 13, but we looked at that wall wart and it said it was 9. That's why you need these things. For me, to pay about $1.50 for this, much better than trying to add a homemade voltage regulator in that. So now I've got an output cable. Here we go. So now that is out. So let's find in. There's in. So it's 13 volts in. And then I hit the button and it shows me out. I'll grab this screw on the top of this trimmer, and that's how you adjust it. So I've got it set on out, so I start adjusting this. When you first get this together and the first time you adjust the voltage, it takes quite a few turns to have an effect, and it's like backwards to what you think. So I'm just going to turn that and see if I can get that to go down. There's 11.6, so it's backwards. I turn clockwise to turn it up. So there's 12.3. Let's set it to exactly 12. So there's exactly 12. So what's the input? The input's 12.9. The output's 12. And there is a calibrate function on here. Just hold this button in. It goes into calibration mode. So I want to do 12.0 is the output. So there I'm adjusting what it's supposed to be. So if I measure this and find that it's off, I can calibrate it with this. So there I put it on in. I'll hold it again. And there's the calibrating. So the output is 12.13. So I hit the button to go to out. So it says it's 12, but what is it? 12.13, I kind of don't like that. So I'm going to hold that down. The problem comes in if it's 12.13, this only lets me set 1 decimal place. So I'm going to have to set it 12.1 or 12.2. Well, 12.1 is closer. Oops. So hold that down to get out of it. So now it says 12.1 and it's 12.13. So what I can do is take this and turn this down. Oops. So I want to turn that back to 12 and see what it is. So exactly 0.1 less, so it's 12.04. Now I could adjust that further, but I don't really care about the second decimal. That's close enough. Now one of the reasons I got these was the uBitx. I wanted, no matter what I plugged in, I wanted to plug it into this and have it come out there 12, and I could always use 12 as the input for the electronics. The uBitx version 5 has the ability to have a separate power supply for the finals, and that's one of the reasons I got this. So let's plug this in and see what it says. 27.5. So if I had a 24 volt item and wanted to use this, 27.5 might fry it. Might not, but it might. Don't know. The in is 27.5. I have a 12 volt system, so I can set the out to 12. So that lets me convert anything 30 volts to anything 30 volts. So I can have 30 in to 2, 30 in to 12, 30 in to 14, whatever I need. And if I've lost a wall wart charger for one of my devices, like a cordless drill, I can always use this to go back to the right voltage. I wanted to experiment with the uBitx, see about putting a separate supply into the finals. I want to start at 12, but then I could slowly ramp this up. So now I can try 16 volts into those finals. Does that give me more power out? It should. Might also fry your finals. But this would help you slowly creep up on what's optimal for the separate power supply to the uBitx version 5 finals. It's an excellent little tool. It's a very short video to show you the functionality of this and what I intend to use it for. And when I get around to playing with the finals as a separate supply, I'll do a short video on that too. But excellent little $1.50 voltage regulators. So if you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.